Hi there, it's Danielle Laux, fitness professional, as a fitness instructor and personal trainer. Also an encourager, a wife, a mom, and I own my own online business where I do consulting in the fitness industry. This is part 3 of my videos where I'm talking to you about meal replacements. So if you didn't get to watch the first 2, please go back and then come back to this one. Basically, with this video, I want to talk to you a little bit more about the meal replacement tips. We've been talking about making sure you're getting a good blend of protein as well as carbohydrates in your meal replacement and avoiding artificial sugars completely. Okay, so I do want to also let you know that a meal replacement is something that is going to replace one meal for you in a day. The name, meal replacement, right? Okay, so what do you do with a meal replacement, and when is the best time, and how will it benefit you? Well, ideally, what you want to think about is this, and this is what I do for myself as well as the people that I connect with. Okay, so do you have a meal that is maybe skipped in the day, or a meal that is where you eat out in the day, right? So this is where I was connecting with you in the first video and asking you to think about how many times in a day and a week do you eat out, how many times are you stopping for Starbucks coffee, and how much are you really spending? Because if you do decide to add a meal replacement, what you ideally want to do is budget for the meal replacement as part of your health and fitness and grocery shopping that you do each week, depending on how many times in a week you go shopping for these particular items. So you want to make sure that you're budgeting that into your grocery list. I personally have found that by adding a meal replacement, I have invested in that, but I also save more money on my grocery bill, because ultimately what I'm doing is I'm pre-buying a month's supply of my meal replacement, and that helps me to know I'm getting one meal a day from my meal replacement. Okay, so ideally what you want to think about is anywhere from about 130 up to maybe 150, 160 calories from your meal replacement, and knowing that it's low on the glycemic index level as well to help you balance and not again be loaded with sugars that are going to raise that level, because some meal replacements have recipes, so you want to have a little bit of leeway where maybe you want to add milk instead of water, or you want to use fruit or vegetables in addition to the fruits and vegetables that are already in your meal replacement. One thing that really helps you to stay on track with your meals as well, knowing that you can mix it up a little bit with some, maybe blueberries one day, strawberries another day, or a little bit of mint extract, especially if you have chocolate flavor. Those are some really good ways. Okay, so let's get back on track here. When you're looking at your meal replacement, what you're doing is you are taking out either your worst meal for the day, right, or that meal that you know you're eating out and spending money. Now, even if you're trying to eat out healthy, like at a Subway or going to a restaurant and ordering food, you're probably spending on average about $8 for that meal. If you're choosing some more unhealthy foods, maybe you can get away with $2 to $5. Okay, so ideally what you want to look at is what's that difference that you're going to be spending on your meal replacement. Is it going to be the same, maybe between $3 to $5 for each shake, right? That's how you want to look at it, and knowing that you're going to be saving by not eating out anymore, and you're getting something that's much better for your body and healthier. So I hope that helps you when you're trying to decide, is adding a meal replacement going to be something that I can financially do? Besides the fact that it's going to benefit your body, what will help you is by budgeting for that and really looking at a switch of a habit, not eating out anymore, and now using that money, or actually less money, to have a meal replacement. Okay, benefiting your body by getting in a better calorie amount and a good amount of vitamins and getting in a good amount of protein and carbohydrates to keep you balanced as well. And that's very key to helping you see results depending on what your goals are in your life. Okay? If you want to lose weight, or if you want to maintain, you can use a meal replacement for both of those reasons, right? If you're trying to put more muscle on your body, you can use it for that reason. So remember, it's not just necessarily for one particular area for people. It is about being healthy and keeping your body strong and feeding your body the way that you need to keep you going. I also want to make the point of telling you this, that kind of years ago, I really thought that, well, I eat very healthy, I don't need to take a meal replacement because I'm getting in all of my fruits and my vegetables and I'm eating a healthy amount of food. And then when I really came to research and looked at the amount that I was eating, for me with the meal replacement that I choose on a daily basis, there is no way in the world I would be able to eat all of the ingredients that are in my shake in a day, let alone even be able to afford to pay for those ingredients individually if I were to search out where I could buy them and go to the store. So that's another point that's really important to me and why it's worth it for me to take a meal replacement every day to help me to have energy, keep going after my kids, keep training, and keep focused mentally and physically. So comment below and let me know any other questions that you have in regards to meal replacements. And I will also share a little bit more with you on my blog, which is dannilauxfitness.blogspot.com. If you have really connected with me and you're wondering, well, what shake does she use? I want more information. Go to my blog, contact me, and I would be more than happy to share this information with you. Again, it's dannilauxfitness.blogspot.com. You can also find me on Facebook, and it's my first name, Danielle R. Laux, and I'll post that on the video for you too. Have a great day, guys.